title.
25th, the wrestling action gets underway at the Capitol Center. On Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock on the 25th of October, we'll see on the wrestling card, ladies and gentlemen, the likes of Samoan number 1 locking up with Pedro Morales. Samoan number 2 will meet the popular Frenchman Rene Goulet. We'll see many other pro wrestlers on the card, including Sergeant Slaughter, who meets Pat Patterson, and Larry Zbyszko, who will tangle with Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. And, ladies and gentlemen, as well, the World Wrestling Federation title will be up for grabs. The champion, Bob Backlund, squaring off against Ken Patera, the former Olympian. Right now, our guest will be Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. And Tony, the fans of the greater Washington area are really looking forward to your return.
Yes, sir. You know, always looking forward to going to Washington because the people in Washington, they got a tendency of staying behind you 100%. Well, you know, one of the most outstanding men that I know is Bruno Sammartino, and I think the only thing Bruno ever did in his whole life was just wrestle and help people come along and help people like Larry Zbyszko. But for some odd reason, Larry Zbyszko feels that he's just a little bit better than Bruno, that the man that taught him, the man that kept him underneath his wing, took care of him his younger days in wrestling, he decided to go above this. He decided that he's better than Bruno Sammartino, he's better than Tony Atlas, he's better than Arnold Skaaland, he's better than anybody. But you let me tell you something, Larry. That Bruno, he's your friend. He trained you, man. He taught you. And he led you on the way. He been with you ever since you've been into wrestling. So Bruno, he ain't want to hurt you. He ain't want to put it on you the way you should have been put on you. But Larry, I don't know you, brother. The only thing I know of you, what I have seen of you, and what I have seen of you ain't too much to talk about, because you turn on a man who stuck out his hand to you when you needed somebody. Now you're making a little bit of money, and now that you're a top wrestler in the area, you feel you don't need nobody. But let me tell you something, brother. I don't care how old you get, how big you get, how much money you get, you're going to have to listen to somebody. Now, you had a friend. Now you don't have any friend. And like I said, brother, I don't even know you. So when me and you get in the ring in the Capitol Center in Washington, I don't know you. You're a stranger to me. You paid to knock my head off, and I paid to knock your head off. So may the best man win. This is not Bruno Sammartino. This is not your friend. I'm not going to beat you and leave you in the ring and not want to hurt you anymore. I'm going to whoop you as long as I can keep up with you and get paid for it, brother.
All right, we thank you very much. Tony Atlas, ladies and gentlemen, his commentary on the upcoming match. Our guest now, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, representing Ken Patera, who is not satisfied, nor are you, with just the Intercontinental Heavyweight title. You want all the gold, don't you?
McMahon, when you have a man that has the ability of Ken Patera, yes, you want every belt there is. When you own a great thoroughbred racehorse, you don't want just the Kentucky Derby. You want the Preakness and you want the Belmont. And right now, Ken Patera and I want desperately and can taste the WWF Championship belt. Backlund is a good man, a superbly conditioned athlete, but Ken Patera is just that much better, and I don't care what lies, and I say lies, Backlund tells or Skaaland tells. When the swinging neck breaker goes on, the neck pops, and the championship belt comes home to Daddy.
The championship belt coming home to Daddy. According to the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, it could very well happen at the Capitol Center. Well, here, perhaps to beg differ with that point of view, the manager of Bob Backlund, here to my left, Arnold Skaaland. Arnold, I don't know if you heard some of the commentary of the Grand Wizard or not, but apparently the Grand Wizard has high aspirations for the effect of the swinging full Nelson.
I just heard him, Vince, and it's easy to stand up here and say, wait till my man gets that swinging full Nelson on him. He doesn't remember, he has to remember that he has to get it on him first, and Bob is not just going to stand there and let him get that Nelson on him. That's for sure.
There are many other holds that Ken Patera has perfected. Ken Patera's awesome power, his greatest asset, but many times you forget about that. It's so big you forget about, rather, the other assets of Ken Patera, his speed, his agility, and all-around athletic skill.
Well, Bob has a numerous amount of holds, and he doesn't forget.
All right, so you're again, Arnold Skaaland, you're predicting victory.